I am your commentator, Josh Bent, brought alongside the great Graham Hiscock. Graham, we're in for a hell of a game here tonight.
Yeah, we've already had Georgia involved in a couple of epics. Is this going to be another one? A full house. The Georgian fans, we were already cheering on Belgium in the last game, and that turned out okay for them. Can they go one better and take Montenegro down? The game's already, so far, Spain beating Turkey and Belgium beating Bulgaria.
Well, you couldn't write the script for this group. I mean, last night Bulgaria made this a competitive group by beating Georgia after Georgia had a magnificent double overtime victory against Turkey. But again, Montenegro, only 2 victories as well. It is do or die here tonight. The winner will go to Berlin. It doesn't get any more serious than this. Georgia beaten and battered. The injury to Toko Sheikgalia, not to mention Gogo Batate as well. Montenegro, healthy, looking very good. On paper, the favorites, but can they do it here in front of this passionate crowd of Georgian basketball fans?
Well, they're going to need a number of players to step up. I think Savanovic needs to just give a bit more. The young player at the Chicago Bulls, Mihailovic, is now their top scorer, 15.3 points a game. He had a huge game in the last game. Dublovic is their leading rebounder, and he's 14.8 points a game, 6.5 rebounds. Kendrick Perry, 12.3 points a game and 7 assists. They've got the players to do it. Can they get everything together to take down Georgia and qualify for the next round?
Key players, you mentioned it, Mihailovic is one of their top scorers at the moment. Marko Simonovic having some good games, but also I don't think he's really reached his full potential. Kendrick Perry along with Petar Popovic. Now we're going to go over and now look at the Georgian players. And again, this arena isn't even full yet, but once it does, I tell you what, it's going to be impossible to even hear ourselves think at this stage.
Yeah, Andro Dikashvili, he has improved each game. There was a bit of a letdown against Turkey last night after the the win against Turkey on Sunday. Then they lost last night. That was a letdown. But can they get themselves back up? Because they know this is it. They win, they advance, they lose, they go home. But it's Manu Kalashvili who continues to be a leading player. And Goga Batadze played last night, 21 points, 6 rebounds. Thaddeus McFadden, can he weave his magic? 19 points last night. And you've got Sanadze and Shermadini with 10. Again, can Zouras get this team in the right frame of mind to advance?
Well, national anthem of Montenegro now. The national anthems of these two beautiful countries have been sung here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll get set now to introduce our officials for tonight's game. We're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job at all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight for the game decider of who goes to Berlin. Will it be Montenegro or will it be Georgia? Saverio Lanzarini, Dariusz Zapolski, and Sergei Zashchuk come from Poland, Ukraine, and Italy. Well, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups now here. We're going to start with Montenegro, of course. Well, there you can see, Dino Radoncic in and out of the lineup, but Kendrick Perry is going to be the key player to look out for.
Yeah, Perry, 12.3 points a game, 7 assists as well. Bojan Dublevic has been their leader and key player throughout, but Mihailovic is our focus player pre-game. He had a big performance in the last game, 18 points against Spain, 15.3 points a game, and he's just explosive. When he's in the flow, he is unstoppable, finishes with both hands, can elevate and can knock down the three.
Well, head coach Bosko Radovic, again, a team that were in the same group as the hosts of Germany, fell behind Great Britain and France, but still got back into the FIBA EuroBasket. And now we'll take a look at the starting lineup here for the Georgian national team. Again, they've gone with big lineups with Shermadini. Yeah, the same here tonight. The only difference is Tsadze's in the starting lineup here tonight, Graham.
Yes, and Patadze came in and did a good job. Mamukalishvili, McFadden, Shermadini. And Zura said they just were still celebrating after the Turkey game. Well, they got beaten last night. They paid the price, and now they've got to deliver. And Mamukalishvili, he really is the life and soul, the leader, spiritual leader of this team. 15.3 points a game, 55% from 2, and 11.3 rebounders. Right up there with some of the top players in this competition.
Well, Mamu is definitely caught the eye of a lot of basketball fans. There is head coach Ilias Zoros, originally from Athens, Greece. Again, was very disappointed after the team lost last night, but there's still a chance, a win tonight, and Ilias Zoros will be in Berlin. Lose, and he'll be going back to sunny Athens. Not much of a win-win there, is it?
They're going to be desperate to host this tournament, as we're 1 minute away from the Tissot countdown to tip-off the last game. 5 game days, 3 games a day, 15th game of the tournament here, of Group A, and it comes down to who's going to get full spot. But again, Georgia, they're going big, so get the ball inside, move the ball around, get everybody involved. Don't just key on a couple of players. I think in the last game at times, that was Bulgaria's issue. They must win this game to qualify to the round of 16. It's the same for Montenegro as well.
Montenegro, of course, a win here solidifies their position. Again, it is a must-win game for them. Remember, Belgium now moved to 3. The last time these two teams met in a FIBA EuroBasket, it was a qualifier in which Georgia won 90-84. They had back-to-back games. Georgia won the aggregate in that game, if you like. Well, Bosko Radovic, again, a very calm, composed coach. Knows that it is a big-time game. Mihailovic there, or Drobnjak, excuse me, just giving a high five to the camera.
Bojan Dublevic is going to be key. He did struggle a little bit in the last game for Montenegro. We're just so used to him being a leader offensively. He only had 3 points in the loss against Spain. They just couldn't get it going. Spain were too strong. And of course, Spain have gone on to beat Turkey today, so they will go number 1. Turkey 2, Belgium 3.
Well, again, if you are not nervous right now, there is something wrong with you. Both these two teams, the fans watching at home, whether they're in Montenegro, all over the world, it's win or you go home. In the case of Georgia, you stay home, but it's all to play for. Well, Dublevic is going to jump this one now with the Shermanator, Georgi Shermadini. And good evening, good afternoon, maybe good morning, wherever you are in the world, the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. Well, Montenegro now, first possession, the home crowd really just trying to get on them here. Kendrick Perry now being guided. Dublevic being matched up here with Goga Patadze. Popovic now trying to go for a pick and roll there. Cincinnati's got the mismatch against him. Radovic goes up and it doesn't finish it, but the follow-up by Dino Radoncic.
Yeah, that's what he's been good at. Just pick up the loose balls, get some rebounds. Good job by Radoncic.
Trying to get the ball down low here to Shermadini early on. Shermadini with the post-up against Dubovic. Well, these two have met each other in the ACB. Finds Goga Batadze. Batadze, no foul called. And now Radoncic in transition. Kicks out to Petar Popovic. He'll try a three-point three. Is up. No good. Another off Watts. I thought it was up and down there, but and now Montenegro just trying to slow this one down here. Well, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Perry's got to get something going. He can make these. Pulls up, takes it, doesn't get it.
Good defense from Georgia there, with Perry ending up with a very deep three, which he can't knock down.
Goga Batadze now with the ball in his hands. Georgia just need a bit of movement. There's the lob now, finds Goga. Goga goes up, reverse slip, or tips it out. Good defense. Georgia now with another chance here. Cincinnati coming off a screen. Find the big man under the basket. Goga's got to go up with it. The foul doesn't get the and one. But the Indiana Pacer will go to free throw line here for 2 shots.
Yeah, they're going to Batadze early. They're using him inside as he moves to the hoop. Just waiting, and then Radovic with the foul from behind.
Remember, Goga had 17 points in the first half yesterday, and then Coach Iliazouros very critical of his players. They stopped trying to get the ball to him. So the happy plays for the Indiana Pacers. They'll take the 2 free throws. Remember, his dad was a professional player out here in Georgia. Again, following in the footsteps of his father, who's a Georgian basketball legend. Missed the second free throw, and that's something that's really hurt Georgia in this window. They have not shot the ball consistently from the free throw line. Perry now throwing this one down in Dubovic. Who's now spinning, puts a pump fakes on, kicks out to Radovic. Well, left wide open, takes the three, doesn't get it. And a third offensive rebound. Well, Perry tries the three, Perry takes it. And Georgia, don't box out, don't close out. But Montenegro lights out.
Yeah, that's soft defense there from Georgia. They got to do a much better job of boxing out, especially with the size of the players they got on the floor.
Well, finding Shermadini under the basket. Shermadini, was a little bit too hasty there. Now Montenegro. Hold on one screen. Now the backdoor play finds Radovic. Or Doncic, excuse me.
Yeah, super move without the ball from Radoncic. Perfect pass from Kendrick Perry.
Finding McFadden now, heavily guided here by Petar Popovic. Finding Yogi Shermadini, kicks out to Mamu. Mamu now trying to put the bruise here. Steps back, takes a three. The three is up. Mamu with an early three-pointer.
Wow, he couldn't get what he first wanted. So he's dribbled, stepped back, knocked down the three.
Kendrick Perry now coming off one screen. That's a switch on defense. Now McFadden's got it. Radovic. Doncic now. Radovic under the basket. Wow. My word. Look how high Goga Batadze elevated. Goga Batadze caught that in midair. Even though it's a goaltended. That's definitely a goaltended. Got no arguments.
It's on the way down.
It's on its way down. I'm still impressed. He elevated that high.
Having a little bit of a smile about it, but again there was the switch. McFadden was totally outsized by Radovic, and they weren't able to stop Radovic from scoring.
Well, Rati Andrinikashvili, the young prospect who's really become a veteran player so far in the way he's been playing for this Georgia national team. You know, very unusual. It's very interesting to see how Coach Iliazouros changes up his lineups now.
Yeah, 7 points yesterday, just 2 from 10 from the field. He did struggle a bit yesterday, but I think a lot of the Georgian players did.
Well, Goga now giving up to Thaddeus McFadden. McFadden now trying to pulls up for a Hail Mary three. Gets one. Well, that's going to do his confidence a lot of good here. And Thaddeus McFadden has a good shooting night. I mean, look at this. That is from NBA range. McFadden time. Right in the face of Petar Popovic.
Yeah, and the foul too, that is awesome. Way downtown, Popovic steps out, can't control himself on the closeout. Definite contact on the arm for Thaddeus McFadden.
Well, McFadden gets it cooking, like I already said there. This could be the game for Georgia. And just gets a free throw to drop.
Yeah, McFadden needs to be firing. They all need to be to stay with Montenegro.
There's a handoff now. Popovic, on Dubovic, there's the pick and pop. Takes a three-pointer way off the mark. And now Rati Andrei Kashvili.
Yeah, Dubovic got a lot more size now, guarding him with Patadze. Tough to get the shot off.
Goga now, we're going to throw down to Goga, throws it away if he can. We've seen this a lot from Georgia, making some very, amateur mistakes as they've done in game after game. Again, Dubovic now. Dubovic, we're going to post up here against Goga. Back down now. Turns around, tough shot again. Dubovic. Nice little post move there.
Yeah, it's a lovely spin, but he doesn't go back or forward. He spins on the spot, just a little bump, and left-hand jump hook.
Ratzi now picking this dribble up. Roll now with Thaddeus. Thaddeus now has made one, three, takes another one. The follow-up, well, Mamu trying to go for the putback. Montenegro now with a three-point lead. Perry now using the screen. Perry down the middle. Perry hangs in the air, and again, outside defense from Georgia, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, that was too easy to get in the lane for Kendrick Perry. Just hangs in the air and drops it over the front.
Ratzi now coming off one screen. Let's give it a go now with Goga. Goga finds Shemandini, throws it down. And again, just sets the arena off in a monstrous wave there. 3-point ball game.
Yeah, Patadze, nice bounce pass to Shemandini.
Doncic now. He'll throw this one to Dubovic. Mamu here on the defense. Williams knocks it down. It's out of bounds, but it will be Montenegro ball on the baseline.
Yeah, Dubovic trying to throw the no-look pass over the shoulder. Gets cut out, but look at Perry. Little screen, way up top, and no one reacts. And there's the bounce pass over the top of Dubovic and Perry. He was determined to get it to Shemandini, and he did.
Perry now gets it down here to Petar Popovic. The shot clock here. Popovic goes all the way. Popovic kicks out. Oh, Radovic for the three. The three is up. It's no good. Goga with a rebound. The foul's been committed by Dino Radoncic. That's a third team foul for Montenegro here in the first quarter.
Yes, that's an unfortunate foul for Radoncic. Patadze had the rebound. Just got to get back on deep.
Mama now will inbound this one. Thaddeus now finding Goga. Patadze. Patadze all the way. Patadze contact. And he'll go to the free throw line here. Well, he needs to have a good game like he did last night, but he needs other players around him to step up.
Yeah, it's just a different feel about the team when Patadze's in. Obviously, Mamu Kalashvili, like on that play, standing out in the corner, not so involved when Patadze's on the floor. Of course, Patadze was out injured for pretty much 2 games. They've just got to find a way to work together.
Well, Goga Patadze, as you mentioned, we already said last night he had a fantastic game, of course. But the thing that Coach Iliassouras was disappointed about is that he was, didn't really become an option. Finding the offensive rebound again. Free throw shooting, something that really has cost Georgia so far here in the first 4 games. Well, we go pick a pop now. Dubovic being heavily guided here by Goga. There's a foul there. It's a silly foul to give away. It's the first team foul for Georgia, but it's a bit of a cheap one as well. Well, baseline ball now to Montenegro. They have a 3-point lead here. 3:52 to go. Get it down to Popovic now. 7 on the shot clock. Find Radovic. Radovic. Yeah, I think Goga didn't want to pick up another goaltender there.
Great pass from Perez. Radovic just dived to the basket. He gets it off the bounce pass and finishes.
Thaddeus crossing over now. Ratzi want to go down here to Shermadini. Oh, the movement off the ball. Where is the movement? Ratzi shouting at his teammates to say, can you move?
Yeah. Ball's getting stuck. Mamukelashvili right on the other side, almost being a spectator. You need him involved in some way, and there's the pass. Mamukelashvili and Bitadze trying to get over, but way too late. Nice concentration with the round arm finish from Radovic. He can't explode like those two can, but he got it done.
Oh, got to get something going. Hail Mary. McFadden nails it from no man's land. That is McFadden. All of a sudden coming out like a house on fire.
Incredible shot, miles outside the three-point arc. Nothing but net.
Well, Dubovic, he'll try a three-pointer. He'll put it up. Can't get it. Well, now it's a two-point ball game. Georgia can tie the game up. McFadden down low. Shermadini sent back in time, and he says, "Hasta la vista, baby."
Yeah, going to Shermadini, much quicker pace to that play. Montenegro completely opened up.
Well, we got a tie game now. Montenegro had to deal with the pressure of this home crowd. There's Mihailovic. Mihailovic, strong move going off the backboard.
That's a pretty good substitution to bring in. Our pre-game focus player, Mihailovic, straight to the hoop with his left hand.
McFadden now, pick a pop here with Goga. Finds Mamu. Mamu's made 1 3, takes another one. Doesn't get that one. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. Left wide open now. Radoncic gives up the parry. Running down the shot clock. Go down to Dubovic. 6 hit. Dubovic, quick turnaround. Doesn't get it. Good rebound there by Mamu.
Yeah, Dubovic just can't quite get into the game at the moment.
Well, McFadden doing a good job. He's going to go back to the free throw line. Smart play there by Thaddeus McFadden. That is why you get into the penalty very early. Well, look at the play here. McFadden coming off one screen. There was a deep three-pointer from no man's land. I mean, he took that one from the old town in Tbilisi and landed it here. But look at there, the TS 9000 Gorgi Shermanator says, "I'll be back." One more time.
Dubovic got caught ball watching there, took his half. Shermadini, who just rolled to the hoop. And that's the thing with McFadden, if he's making his outside shots, then the defense gets drawn to beyond the arc, and that will open up things for the likes of Shermadini under the hoop.
Well, Thaddeus McFadden now hit the free throw line. The referees now, I think, just trying to sort how much was left on the clock, of course. Yeah, free throw shooting has been an Achilles heel here for Georgia, that kept alluding to. So far tonight, they're 2 for 5 from the free throw line. As McFadden went to Fairmont State University, graduating in 2009. He started his professional career in the Czech Republic, and more missed free throws now for Georgia. Again, it's not a case of them not working on these. I've come to their shoot-arounds. I mean, they shoot. Again, another miss. That's now 5 missed free throws already here in the first quarter for Georgia. That's it, hands all over Mihailovic. Simanovic there just has a few words for Samante. The last thing we need is a heated altercation in this game. This crowd here, desperate for their team to win and desperate to get to Berlin. Likewise, same for the Montenegro players, but they got to keep cool heads. Drobniak now. Take this one out to the mid-range. 6 seconds here from Mihailovic. Mihailovic going all the way. Mihailovic. Man, this guy would not be denied every time he attacks the basket.
A sensational move from Mihailovic. Quick crossover, gets to his left hand and finished in amongst all the bigs. Super touch.
That it now. Finds Mamu. Mamu down the middle, no foul called. Now Simonovic here. That's Drobnjak. Drobnjak up top. What, it's going to be...
Yeah, I thought... I'm not sure if that's a double dribble or not, but nothing called.
I think he caught it in the process of a pump fake, but Mamu coming so fast. Made it look like he took a dribble. 6-point lead now to Montenegro. Thaddeus now looking to attack here. Thaddeus now step back mid-range. Thaddeus with that in. I mean, he's cashed right now.
Yeah, he's playing with a really nice flow. This time, dribbles to his right. A little bit of fade on the jump shot, knocks it down.
1-point ball game now. 4 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Well, good steal by Sinadze. Well, Thaddeus wants a three-pointer. Sinadze goes up. Sinadze, the follow-up by Goga Batadze. Well, 2 seconds now. Drobnjak's got to get a three-pointer hit. In the lane now. They're going to pull a foul there, I think. It's going to be 2 free throws for Igor Drobnjak. And again, why it's a silly foul? Because Goga's picked up his second.
Yeah. He's ended up on job. Well, let's see what happened here.
Well, Indiana Pacers. If you're not watching, you should be. Goga Batadze's doing it Hoosier style. Look at the putback throwdown. If you are a Pacers fan, there is your big man for the future, Goga Batadze.
It's now.
I don't think he's got enough in time, though.
One frame back is from the right arm. So it's 0. Okay, it's 0. One more back, yes. Also the other camera.
Now remember, the red light takes precedence over everything here, so there might be 0 seconds left, but it's the red light. Time is up. I don't think that should be a foul.
This camera here, yes. So let's get him back. The foul is called after the 0-0 on the shot on the
game
clock, and then we cancel the foul. So no foul, and normally start of the game, end of the quarter.
Another great job by the refs there, the officials getting it exactly right.
Well, now at the end of the first quarter, Montenegro did have a 6-point lead. It's been cut down to 2 points. But Georgia fighting for everything. So is Montenegro. Remember, the winner will qualify for the round of 16 in Berlin, 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. Well, again, good tempo to this game. All of a sudden, different game with Thaddeus McFadden, Sas making his free throws. Let's go listen now to Boško Radović.
As you say, Josh, Montenegro stretched that lead out. Things weren't looking good for Georgia. They were missing some free throws, but that step back is tough. Radoncic couldn't get out. And even with Batadze playing, Mamukelashvili, they've got to keep him involved some way, even if it's just off a pick and roll, getting offensive rebounds, putbacks, and that's just a Dublovic type move there, creating some space between himself and Batadze, and then, well, we know Perry can take off and throw it down. This time, just drops it over the front of the rim, and it's just an interesting big man to big man pass. As Batadze passes that between the two defenders. Just made a three. Defense edges towards the three-point shooter, leaves Shermandini wide open. Nice job from McFadden, just recognizing the situation.
Well, it's brilliant shot, as you said. And make sure you download Courtside 1891 to get the best stream schedules and scores. Remember, the round of 16 for the FIBA EuroBasket will be very soon. In a few days, we have the FIBA AmeriCup. And in 2 weeks, we'll have the Women's World Cup, which will be hosted in Australia. The FIBA Women's World Cup Catch it live on courtside 1891. Well, Goga now. He'll pick the ball now here. We'll pick the ball up to Sinadze. Down to Shemadini. Got it by Simanovic. Shemadini doesn't get it. Montenegro here with a chance to get some momentum here. Peter Popovic on the backcourt. Robniak alone, Mihailovic. Mihailovic now goes in the lane now, finds Marko Simanovic. Well, things are going to calm down now. Simanovic, what unsportsmanlike foul called against Georgia. But again, great professionalism there by Marko Simanovic to walk away.
Yes, good job. He was having a quiet word with one of the Georgia players earlier, and nice pass off by Mihailovic. Simanovic was not able to get airborne, but as he walks away, something said.
I think the officials have called the unsportsmanlike on Georgia. Now they're going to have a look at what happened prior to that.
Contact, and that's no, it's only that the player number 9 red is leaving the contact, and there is a small punch on the back of number 9. Yes, okay, like this.
Ooh, that's holding by red.
Yes.
But this is
normal
after
play.
The foul, normal play.
Yes.
But this direction.
Yes.
This.
Yes. This is unsportsmanlike foul. Okay.
So
good.
We
So
with 6, number 6 personal foul, 2 shots. And then number 6, unsportsmanlike, 2 shots from the
number 9.
Number 9 red, and 14 from the front.
Okay, good, confirmed. So number 9 red on the line, 2 free throws in sideline first, 2 free throws for the personal foul on the shot. 14 seconds on the clock. So
wow, Georgia.
So the first personal foul was still on Simanovic.
What is he thinking?
So we have
He is so indispensable for this team. Again, he loses his cool there, and it hurts. Take away the free throws. It's not the free throws I'm talking about, but you know, when he has these moments, it hurts his team more than he realizes, because he comes off the bench, he plays great defense, he can spot up and hit shots. He's got to keep his composure. Georgia need him.
Yeah, and they just need positivity to take them forward, because again, it's just the 19 points in this game, just not able to get in the full flow. And also he needs to be setting an example to the likes of Andrei Nikashvili as well. That young player does not need to see that sort of reaction in a big game like this.
I mean, if you need an example, just look at how Marko Simanovic reacted when he more or less hit him in the back. He just walked right away. I ain't got time for this. I'm here to win. I want to go to Berlin.
Yeah. That was sort of a playground cheap shot.
Well, Simanovic makes the second one now. He's going to have 2 more free throws. So now it's this is so costly, so disappointing, because Brian, it's early in the game. You need to win this. Makes it 3 for 4 for the Cherry Stripe. Now they're going to get the ball back. 5-point lead to Montenegro. Mihailovic now getting a handoff. Well, good defense by Shemadini. Well, they got a man down now. Mamo under the basket, goes up with it. And again, Popovic. It's up by 7 points.
Yeah, they just couldn't get ball poked away by Shemadini. The Georgian players just couldn't get to it quick enough. And Montenegro with Popovic get the score.
Mamo now trying to attack the basket. Mamo got all the way to the basket.
Kalashvili again, right hand to his left hand, downhill at pace, great touch.
Finding Ilic under the basket, Ilic avoiding the block, the rebound by Mamo. Well, Mamo's feeling it now. Sanadze. Sanadze now finding Mamu. Mamu's got to go to work here. Mamu elevates, and the foul's going to be called. Mamu Kelishvili on the line.
Yeah, he was determined to get the ball, to get the shot in that offense. And Ilic, hands up, but plenty of contact there after to come out.
That's the only way Ilic can guard Mamu Kelishvili, just to push him. You know, agile-wise, athletically, he can't handle him. It's as simple as that. Mamu steps up to make the free throws. That is the first free throw make in a very long time. Makes them both now. Now pulls up the mid-range, takes the shot, doesn't get it. Yeah, Georgia potentially could tie the game up. Mamu with the ball in his hands. Mamu now kicks out. McFadden, big three, doesn't get it. That would have been huge there. I'd say Mamu Kelishvili may be lucky not to go for a charge there.
Yeah, it was a little bit out of control. McFadden just couldn't make the three off the Mamu Kelishvili pass.
Popovich now throwing this one to Radovich. Goes baseline, but gets rejected. The Shermanator, well, sends that one right back to the future.
Yeah, he is still so important for his country. Watch this, moves his feet, waits.
Well, this is 2022. He sent that to 3,500. Take that out of here. I'm set back in time, baby. Foul's going to call the traveling violation. Well, great defense.
Great defense from Kelishvili.
Yeah, good composure there from Mihailovic there, not reacting or arguing, accepting the call. That's it, now getting a hand up with Thaddeus. Down foul, Sherman. Finds out Sanadze, three, nails it! And this place erupts into a huge voltage of electricity. Big time three by Duda Sanadze.
Yeah, Sherman Deeney catches it at the free throw line. Could have turned and gone himself, but he kicks it to Sanadze, who drains it.
That's a huge three-pointer by the dude. His name is Duda.
Well, the heat in this place is rising. The belief is there. They can do it. They've just got to share the ball, make the right decisions, and make their free throws.
Jebi ga ako iskočimo, tak, daj ti malu pomoć, ali mi ide. Dobro, može.
Well, Graham, again, you take a look at the stats. Coach Iliazuros, right there, another three-pointer. 4 3-pointers so far from Georgia here, which they've pretty much struggled from the perimeter in all these games, where he said that they have the size and physicality. At the moment, Montenegro, 10 field goals from inside the rainbow, all coming in the low block.
Yeah, 4 of 7, let's say, from behind the arc, 9 of 16 from the field. Georgia. McFadden, 9 points, 2 of 4 from 3, and it's a lot better from him. And he's getting into the game in the first half, which is really good for Georgia.
Well, tie game now. We're into the early stages of the second quarter. Looking for a handoff now with Mihailovic. Mihailovic trying to take on, almost turns it over. It's going to be a fresh 14. He came off the foot of Thaddeus McFadden. With a hasty decision there from Mihailovic.
He just dribbled into a tight area of the court.
That's the pick and roll now. Radovic kicks out to Popovic. Popovic takes a three-pointer. Only one three-pointer made so far. And again, Montenegro struggling to hit shots from downtown.
Yeah, it did look comfortable on that catch. Just ball didn't come flowing out of his hand.
Picks the dribble up now. Having a shot clock. Goga's got to get something going. Duda trying to go all the way. Duda puts up a little floater. Doesn't get it. And a poor offense there from Georgia Graham. Oh, throws it out of bounds. And Graham Popovic just static there.
Yeah, but McFadden was in his way. He has to move to the left or right because McFadden may not have known that Mihailovic was coming round. He has turned his head, but if Popovic goes right or left, towards the corner, up towards the wing, he would have been able to catch the ball.
Well, Marko Simonovic checking out Bojan Dubovic, checking back into the game here. Thaddeus now finds a Shermanator. The Shermanator charging cold. Well, good defense by Kendrick Perry. I think Shermadini trying to say that he was inside the semicircle. Let's have a look at the replay here. Oh, no, he's outside. That's good defense by Kendrick Perry.
That's great D, really brave because he's likely to get an elbow in the face from the bigger Shermandini. Again, another great opportunity for Georgia. They've just not been able to take advantage.
6:16 to go here. Montenegro with 2 timeouts left. Georgia have yet to call a timeout here in the third quarter. Ratzi couldn't score. Wow, Shermadini finds Ratzi. Bit of contact, goes up, no foul called. Shermadini, he will not be denied. Oh, Shermadini's got to calm down. He's infuriated as he felt it should have been down 1. Now they're putting Popovic under a lot of pressure. Ratzi now gets caught up. Jump ball's going to be called. Well, great defense by Ratzi. Andrew Nikashvili.
That's more like it from Andrew Nikashvili. But again, he misses the shot up the other end. But
look at the Shermanator.
That's just great.
The TS 9000. One more time.
Yeah, extra effort from Shermandini, leading the way. Andrew Nikashvili missed that little bunny shot, which he'd be annoyed with, but Shermandini cleans it up.
Well, pick and roll now. Dubovic kicks out. Left wide open, 3 is in the corner. Boga trying to fight for the rebound. Gets rejected. Well, Batadze protecting the paint, and now they still can't get it. I think they're going to call a foul on Dubovic. Well, Montenegro are infuriated right now. That's a good block.
Yeah, that's a block from behind. There's not much other contact. But Georgia have got to force the issue. That's how they got the victory against Turkey. Playing all-out hustle and pushing on every possession.
So that's a 3 up. Doesn't get it. Well, this place made him come down here. Well, good defense here. Dubovic. Fouls going to be called on Goga. That's his second personal foul. 5-11. Now the question for Ilyasura is, do you keep him in there? Or do you bring Mamo back in?
Again, Dubovic so tough to guard in the post, and Goga Batadze commits the foul.
Well, Dubovic takes the dog for a walk. Gonna let what?
Well, there was a split leg jump stop there. That's a real old school move. Got it to go though, off the glass.
Ratzi now splits the defense, fakes the pass. Ratzi, well, trying to dunk that one. But in the end, he's able to put it down there. Good play there by Ratzi on Nikashvili.
He's got to play with force, he's got to play with purpose. Exactly what he did there with the left-hand dunk.
2-point ball game now. Perry now kicks out of Dubovic. Finds Igor Drobnjak. Now with Doncic trying to back down here. Good hands, good ball movement. Well, Perry catches an open one, end of the shot clock. Kendrick Perry hits the second three-pointer of the game now for Montenegro. Good ball movement.
Yeah, great ball movement. inside, back out to the top, to the left. Perry had to grab the ball and check the clock before knocking it down.
Ratzi now looking to cross over here. Draws another foul. And it's a tough one. It's again against Bojan Dubovic. Well, Dubovic has picked up his third personal foul, and he's picked up a technical. That's 4.
He's off. He's lost it.
What is he thinking?
He's lost
Get
the
him
plot.
off the court.
He's lost the plot. As we see Kendrick Perry's 3, Dubovic has just lost his cool, which is so unfortunate. He's been brilliant for 3 games. Struggled in the last game, and now the captain of Montenegro.
Oh, such a shame that Bojan Dubovic, arguably one of the best players in this group, he has lost his cool at the moment.
And it was, I know it was a foul, but he didn't have to come out really that far, so it was probably frustration at first, and then you can't walk over to the table officials or the commissioner and start taking out on them.
Well, it's a huge loss for Montenegro. Now, the question is, do Georgia take advantage? Now, the referee's still talking with the table right now, so I don't know if there's more action needs to be taken.
Dubovic has left the arena. That was his 4th foul. Dubovic substituted. So it's not clear if he's been ejected or just substituted and has gone off to just calm down.
Well, 4:03 to go now. It's a tie game, 31 apiece. Montenegro battling through this atmosphere, battling through the adversity that they're bringing on themselves, that is. Dubovic is still on the bench at the end now.
Yeah.
He's got 4 fouls here. Sinadze trying to make something happen here. Steps through, well, making magic happen. Again, Georgia failed to capitalize. Well, no more fouls to give. Radovic goes up, Radovic gets rejected! And now, Ratziak to Kashvili in transition, he goes up, and he will finish it. And he turns around, and again, that's what I like. That's trash talk right there. That's professional trash talk. Andrew Kashvili turned around and smiled at Radoncic, and he smiled right back at him.
That was Andrew Nikashvili at his best, streaking to the hoop, finishes with the left hand.
Well, Drobniak takes a 3 in the corner, 3 is up, but the 3 is good. Gives Montenegro a 1-point lead.
Don't discount Montenegro. Drobniak, one of their key players, wide open in the corner, knocks down the 3.
Well, another foul is going to be called on Simonovic, I believe. Well, he's got to keep his cool head now. It's going to be his 2nd personal foul of the game. Now it's going to be 2 free throws here for Georgia. Well, Shermadini. Well, look at this. I mean, once he makes the layup, you're going to see that he gives a quick look right there. Look at the block there by Goga Batadze.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, I could have got an &1 there. There's a stand down to say, you're not stopping me. But I like the look back. Radoncic just smiled right back at him like, I'm going to get you back for that one.
Yeah, 2 young players, 2 different types of players, but going head to head in this incredible atmosphere yet again in Tbilisi, Josh.
Well, Yogi Shermadini won the Basketball Champions League this year with Lenovo Tenerife, a legend in the ACB. Right now, it's about his country, giving Georgia a 1-point lead now with under 3 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. The final game, the winner will book tickets to Berlin for the round of 16 for the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. Perry now. Tadze looking to take on, kicks out of Drobniak. He made his last 3, and now Montenegro starting to light it up. They've hit the last 3-point field goals.
That is just a tremendous pass from Simonovic. Got really deep into the key, kicked it back out to Drobniak, who knocked down another 3.
Ratzi now kicking out to, well, Goga. He'll respond down the other, and he'll take a 3-pointer. And probably another the shot they wanted to take, too flat.
Yeah, it's just slow release as well from Batadze, hit the front of the rim.
That's it now, got it, Dino Ratončić. Doncic going baseline, trying to kick it out now. Drobnjak, he's hit his last 2 threes. Doesn't get that one. Well, Goga's got to get the ball. You got to give it the ball to him. Goga now. Pacers versus Chicago Bulls. Goga now looking to go baseline. Goga just going to work, but he missed the look there.
He had 2 chances, Batadze missed them both.
Kendrick Perry going in, and Kendrick Perry will not be denied, avoiding the block of Shermadini. And Ilias pulls timeout as his team goes down by 4 points.
Yeah, Georgia really made to pay for their miss. Left-hand dribble just avoids the help there from Batadze, who moves, doesn't move his feet, just swipes down. And a left-hand finish, and Shermadini could have been called for the foul there.
Let's go listen to Ilias at the moment. That is McFadden leading the score with 8 points, followed up by Shermadini. Let's see what he has to say to his players in this timeout.
First offense.
Perry so far. Here's some of the highlights. Well, he's playing. Well, he has 10 points at the moment. He's 2 for 3 from the perimeter. There was the. I don't know how that's not a travel. I mean, it's not a jump stop. It's not an any stop, is it?
He was going to go in for the layup, then saw Batadze and thought, I'll stop, and then shoot the ball over the top. And that's a tough move from Perry under all sorts of pressure from Shermadini, but he gets it to go.
Unicaja Malaga fans, there is your future franchise player next year, as he will look to get you into the Basketball Champions League by the qualifiers, and then, hey, bring the trophy back home.
He's a big-time player, Perry, and has made some unbelievable plays. He's going to have to do some more to get Montenegro over the line tonight.
Big moment now here. Well, what I like about Kendrick Perry is that he's just got such a cool personality. This guy doesn't get too hyped up, trying to keep his teammates emotionally together here for this game. Yeah,
and he got, once Dublovic got his full foul, he got everyone together and was telling them what's going to happen next.
Sanadze now. Francis McFadden go down to Shermadini here, guarded by Simanovic. Shermadini kicks out to Sanadze. A traveling violation.
Yeah, bit of a panic there from Sanadze, just couldn't get away from his defender. And again, they just can't get over the hump. Just shuffled his feet in an attempt to get past Radoncic, who's enjoying the challenge, I think, of playing against Georgia.
Absolutely. 4-point lead now to Montenegro, led by as many as 7 points. Simanovic. 10 on the shot clock here. There's a pick and roll now. Simanovic finding Radoncic baseline. Beautifully executed.
Yeah, well, Radoncic was way over in the corner, and as that play developed, he just stepped in and he finished with his right hand right at the hoop.
Thaddeus now crossing over. Thaddeus hanging in the air, taking a three-pointer. It's not the best shot, but again, nobody going in for an offensive rebound, and that's where they miss Mamu.
Yeah, they need Mamu Kelishvili's his energy.
10 on the shot clock now. Perry pick and roll here with Radovic. Putting the moves on Mokhashvili, puts it up, doesn't get it. Goga with the rebound. Now Georgia can keep this one down here for the very last shot. Ilias saying, run the clock down. Well, here it comes now. Crossing over, Thaddeus trying to do to Sanadze. Sanadze, three, it's up, no good. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it is indeed Montenegro who have a 6-point lead. The winner will book their tickets to Berlin for the round of 16 here in the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket. We'll leave you with some stats and some highlights. But so far, Graham, Montenegro responded very well after what looked like a mental capitulation.
Yeah, they have, with Dublovic going out with 4 fouls, but you can tell it's a pressure situation for both teams, all on the line to get the full spot, and emotions have been very high. Montenegro 17-35 from the field, 13-21 from the 2, just 4 free throws for Montenegro, 21 rebounds to 15, 11 assists to 6 Montenegro, 3 steals to 2. And for Georgia, they've just got to keep pushing, get everybody involved. McFadden 9, Perry 10, Shermandini 8, and Drobnak, Mamukalashvili 7, and Radoncic 6.
Well, we will leave now with the highlights.
And Perry got things going with a 3-pointer for Montenegro. 10 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds for him. Mamukalashvili on the step back.
Well, Keefe Mamukalashvili didn't play too many minutes at the end of the second quarter. You can see where they missed him, the energy, the ability to play high tempo in transition.
Yeah, he's just played 12 minutes in that quarter, as we see, in that half, as we see Terry attacking the basket. He can pretty much get to wherever he wants to on the court. Got great elevation. And then a bounce pass from Vitadze to Shermandini. And then the pass again to Shermandini, this time from the outside from McFadden. They've got to find an identity, I guess, Georgia. I know it's game 5, but are they going to use their bigs and just go inside? And Vitadze goes inside on that play. I mean, that's an outstanding jump and throw down. But are they going to use their bigs, go inside, internal passing like that into Popovic from Mihailovic?
Well, it's also about getting high percentage shots as well. I mean, you've got players like Mamukalashvili who put the ball in the hands of it.
Yeah.
He can create his own shot, but if it's going to become a free-for-all, at some point, you've got to go in for second chances, because the lower the percentage shot is, the more likely it's not going to go in. That's a fact of the matter.
Yeah, and I think they've just got to get started early in the offense. Dublovic gets blocked there. This was maybe the start of his frustrations. And then Andrei Nikashvili comes in for a strong layup. They need a big game from him. He was one of the top players when they beat Turkey Sunday night. And then Perry, that's tough, because he had a quick look at the clock. It was a tough pass to handle, and he just elevated, knocked it down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in over 11 minutes for the second half of the final game here in Tbilisi of Group A. The winner will go to the round of 16. We're live here in Georgia for the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket.
Upstairs for the throwdown, and Makovic knocks it hard through the ring.
He's got Hans Van Ven ahead of him. Van Ven gets rejected. Well, Osmani said, not in my house, baby. My goodness gracious.
Final 4 seconds for the Dutch. And it's Williams who's going to heave it though from...
Oh!
And he beats the buzzer.
The execution to perfection.
Well, goes a nutmeg. Oh, baby! Well, Lopez Adostegi made the nutmeg pass, and Willie Hernan Gomez just threw it down.
And now the break, 4-1. And Ortel gets swatted by the trailer, Adic. Here's Gobert coming in and swatting Halilovic. And Gobert just kind of sidesteps Nurkic for the 2.
Another chance here to cut it down to 7. Gia likes the matchup. Nice pass.
Incredible feed down the baseline. With poor vision, awareness and execution of Denny Abdia. Not too late
nice steal
to make a difference in this group, but Slaughter takes it away.
Hey!
And a punishing Polska pile driver from Balcerowski.
AJ Slaughter, another highlight.
Showtime from Poland.
He turns it over. It's a little messy, but Kalafis will keep it. What a pass. Throw that one down.
And one, baby. Gave the look and the back door. Look at this. Nick Kalafis right on the money.
Well, the Finn fans are brought here to Prague, and they've certainly played their part. And Lowry Markkanen slams the door, and the Susi Yengi star soars on both backboards.
Yeah, you can see that one coming.
That's why they call him the finisher.
Well, welcome back to Tbilisi. This Group A is the last game of Group A between Montenegro and Georgia, and winner takes all and progresses to the round of 16. There's the leaders for Montenegro. Perry, 10 points. And Perry with 4 assists. And Radovic with 6 rebounds. There's Dino Radonjic, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. 3 of 3 from 2-point range, and he's done a good job. He ends up sometimes having to guard difficult players, maybe who are a bit quicker, trying to deal with Andrew Nikashvili as well, one of the quickest guards here, but he just keeps going, doing a good job for his country. And Georgia's leaders, McFadden 9 points, Bitadze 2 assists, and Bitadze 7 rebounds.
Well, Graham, 6-point ball game, of course. I mean, look, you would have thought that after Dubovic left the game with 4 fouls after getting technical foul, it was going to be a mental uphill battle now for Montenegro. But again, collectively led by Kendrick Perry, they've really recovered.
Yeah, and Georgia just not able to make the most of that situation. They should have been going inside, really making the most of their big players. And McFadden, I mean, McFadden has hit some big shots, but they just haven't been able to get on a complete roll and get this game and take the lead. Sherman-Dini with 8 points, 3 of 5 from 2, and 3 rebounds. He just shows flashes. He's a leader. He's a focal point for this team when he's on the floor, and he understands the pick and roll so well, especially with Thaddeus McFadden.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look, the thing is with Georgia, emotionally, they've got to be emotionally tuned in. It can't just be these high lows. They got to feed up the crowd. They got to get out in transition. Structure-wise on offense, you can see they're very discombobulated at times, because a lot of the times when you take away a point forward like Toko Shengalia, everybody's responsibility has got to step up. In the case of the responsibility of Thaddeus McFadden, he has to be a scorer, a facilitator. And it's tough. Mamu as well. Mamu's got to be option number 1. Whereas in the qualifiers, when we saw the play against the Netherlands, he was probably option 3, 4, because again, trying to adjust and make that transition from playing in the NBA and the G League to now playing here in the international game. So again, it's been a quick change around here for this team. Again, they got to keep feeding the ball to Goga Bitadze. He's got to demand the ball, and he's got to make things happen in the low block.
Yeah, just 3 points for Bitadze, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. But it is just everyone trying to find their position in the team. It's the last game, it's do or die, so they need to get it done and really start to click in this half.
Possession now will go to Georgia at the beginning here. Again, Georgia need to ensure that every possession in the second half counts for them. You know, if you look at the depth of these two teams, I'd say they're, in terms of the amount of players they have in their rotation, they're evenly matched. Now, the quality that they have is a lot different, of course. When you take away Toko Shengalia, I would say that maybe Montenegro favorites on paper, but again, when you talk about playing in the home here in front of these Georgian fans, that also adds in as an extra factor for Georgia. The question is, can they take advantage of that here in the second half? Well, there is the QR code for the official FIBA EuroBasket app. Download it and customize your experience. Get all the best stats, highlights, and news that matter to you most. Again, download it on your smartphone, your tablet, or your Android. The official FIBA EuroBasket app. Round of 16 will happen shortly after this game. Individual teams will go to Berlin. That's going to be good fun to watch.
Yeah, there's going to be some amazing matchups. And for this group, the crossover is Germany, France, Slovenia, and Lithuania or Bosnia-Herzegovina. 3 teams have qualified in that Group B. Not sure which positions at the moment. And Well, it's just going to be up. That round of 16 is going to be memorable.
Well, Georgia now with the first possession here. So they're going with their starting lineup now with no differences. Cincinnati is out now. Sinadze is back in. Cincinnati now coming off the screen here. Finds Sinadze down low here to Shermadini. Shermadini spins. Shermadini goes to work, and that's much better than for Gorgie Shermadini.
Yeah, great ball movement, really quick and incisive into Shermadini. Spins baseline, finishes with the right hand.
Hilovich now. Trying to ball Kendrick Perry. Chase the screen here. Hilovich puts it on the floor, doesn't get it. Ratzi comes up with it. Fadden now trying to orchestrate things. The final half here. Which team will go to Berlin? Well, Nama's wide open now. You got to get the ball to him. Nama down the middle. Kicks out to Sinadze. Sinadze tries to go down the middle. Finds a Shermanator. Wasted offense there. Great defense by Montenegro.
Yeah, they just got disjointed. Couldn't get into a rhythm. And in the end, they just run out of time. Good defense from Montenegro, though, really tough.
They get the ball in the hands of Kendrick Perry now. Perry going on the straight, crosses over, put the moves on. Kicks out to Doncic, wide open for three, takes it, doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound, and Radovic, missed it. It looks like Mom was taking a shot to the head, but it's off his nails. He's gonna play through it. Sinadze kicks out to Ratti. Finds Shermadini in the corner. One more pass. Mamu, wide open, three. Doesn't get it.
Both teams with excellent opportunities to score, but both come up empty.
Hilovich now being guarded here by Kendrick Perry. Back to Simonovic. Simonovic pumping. Simonovic, he can't get it, but again, nobody went in for a rebound.
Yeah, good play from Simonovic. Just attacked the basket. Knew he'd missed. Went straight after it, put it back.
Ratti now finding. Handoff now with Shermadini. An offensive foul set against Shermadini. He's got to calm down now.
Again, it's that pick and roll. Let's just see if we can have another look at this. So he's okay there. He's reached it, and then he's just lent into Mihailovic. Again, it's the 7-footer against a player that's shorter. He's just lent over, lent to the side, and committed the offensive foul.
Out to Radovic now. 6-point ball game. Perry pulls up the three, takes it way off the mark. Another loose ball on the floor. It's going to be set by foot. A foul. And the foul is going to be called against Marcos Simonovic. That's his third personal foul of the game. All over, to be honest. Finds Sinadze now. Sinadze goes down the middle. Sinadze hangs in the air, throws a circus pass. He's out of bounds. Down now, handoff here with Thaddeus McFadden. McFadden now pulls up, there's a three-point shot. In it! Gets it to drop. McFadden gets his third treble tonight.
And he's smiling at how good that was. Off the handoff, quick dribble, pull up, knocks it down.
On the screen now, gets a switch with Mihailovic. No foul called. call a traveling violation, I think.
And that's what Georgia have to do. They've got to force the issue, make the referees have to make decisions and rush Montenegro. And that's exactly what happened with Mihailovic. He loses the ball, loses his balance. Both feet are off the ground at that point when he grabs the ball.
What's he doing? 3-point ball game now. Namu trying to get to Shermadini. Shermadini down the middle. There's that hook shot. Doesn't get it.
Yeah, just a touch long. He likes that play. He's made a few during the tournament. Just a little bit long on that running hook.
No, Shermadini takes that shot. Somebody's got to go for the offensive rebound. Simonovic, big three from downtown. Simonovic way off the mark. 3 seconds now. Perry's got to shoot it. Perry now down the middle. Puts up a little photo right at the end of the shot clock. Dr. KP.
That was incredible. He got the offensive rebound right at the sideline, got all the way to the hoop.
That now splits the defense. Ratty, 3, corner. Doesn't get it.
Yeah, wide open shot. He won't get any shot more open than that, Andrei Nikashvili. Just too flat, too long.
And now Mihailovic. That's now Radovic looking for a handoff here. Mihailovic gets a penetration. Mihailovic gets rejected. Good defense. And now Georgia can push this one. Well, there's the foul. That's going to be 2 shots. Well, smart decision there. Look at the block shot here. And that's what the Sherman hitter gives you. Rim protection.
Yeah, good play by Georgie Shermandini. Kept moving. Didn't just swipe down wildly. And got all ball.
I think they're going to review this one. I'm not quite sure what for, though. Maybe just to see if he was in the process of shooting. So let's have a look at the replay.
We need the line down there on the opposite camera.
Oh, for a 2 or 3-point shot.
Yes, the number 6. Okay.
That might be a 3-point shot.
So can you zoom? Can you zoom? Yes. So we see line between, we see space between the foot and the line, so it's three throws. 3 free throws. 25. For number 25, White. The clock is 5:07. The clock is correct.
That's a big play by.
Let's go with 3 free throws.
McFadden, but again, Radoncic in the open floor ends up on probably the quickest player and the smartest player on the Georgian side, who as soon as he feels the contact, gets in a shooting motion. And Radoncic is questioning the ref, Josh, right in front of us.
Well, he's got to keep his cool now. But again, the problem that Georgia had, the free throws. Again, Thaddeus steps up, makes the first one. Now Boško Radovic. Again, he's got to keep composed here. Boško Radovic is one of the most professional coaches you'll come across. He's very positive in how he deals with every aspect of the professional game. But it's technical. Well.
Yeah, he just couldn't contain himself.
Still losing it now. I think see Kendrick Perry saying to his coach, calm down. Boško's got to keep his cool. He's on the court almost.
I mean, the referee was very patient with him, Josh. They'd had quite a long conversation. He turned away and then Radovic said something else and that was it.
Every time we've had Boško Radovic in a post-game press conference, he is one of the nicest guys you'll talk to. He is professional. And I think right now the emotions, it's really getting to Montenegro, and this doesn't represent them as a team.
No. This is the final game. It's all or nothing. The pressure is as much as you're ever going to find in sport.
A 1-point ball game. 4 free throws allowing Thaddeus McFadden. There's a hesitation now. Kendrick Perry, 5 seconds. Got to get something going here. Doncic baseline. Doncic goes up, 24-second violation. And Goga won't even let that go in the basket.
Again, Doncic catches it outside. He needs to shoot that, because by the time he's got to the paint and kicks it, it's too late.
Indeed, of course, 100% on the money there, Graham. And now this home crowd emotionally getting into this game. Well, here comes Dubovic. Yeah. And again, he's just getting a warm reception from the crowd. Remember, he left the game with a technical. Montenegro have to keep composure. We're up by 1 point. Mamu now. Mamu's going to attack. Mamu, a bit of contact. Finds Goga. Goga goes up, no foul called.
Wow, there was a lot of contact, but obviously on the ball. And Montenegro get away with it. Georgia can't score.
Well, kicks out of Dubovic. Dubovic for three. Pick and pop it. Dubovic just blows a kiss to his teammates.
Well, how good is that? He has sat for a long time and stewed about the fact that he got removed from the game with 4 fouls, and he knocks down the three.
All of a sudden, just silences the crowd there. Well, Ratzi just holding on to the ball a little too long now. Run to 10. Finds Mamu. Mamu pump fakes. Mamu baseline. Mamu hangs in the end. Doesn't get it. Well, tough move there by Sandro Mamukelishvili.
Yeah, that was tough. The help came. It was enough to make him have to take a really tough shot.
There's the foul by Ratzi Mamukelishvili. That is now the first team foul for Georgia here in the third quarter. Well, look at the three-pointer by Dubovic. Ice cold off the bench. Well, that's his 7th point of the night. And now Perry here, sends a mismatch against Ratzi Mamukelishvili. Down the middle, Perry puts it up, doesn't get it. Mamu with a big rebound. That is now big threes, hit a few tonight. Doesn't get this one. Goga with a rebound. Sanadze wide open, takes it, nails it. And just listen to these Georgian fans.
Yeah, offensive rebound, Batadze kicks it out. Sanadze does the rest.
Well, it's a sellout in this arena here tonight. Drobniak now trying to take off Mamukelishvili. There's the penetration, goes up, and a sweet little finger roll.
Drobniak has been excellent tonight. Came off the bench, and a really nice job. He's up to 10 points.
So that's it now. Mamu asking, why don't you give me the ball? Thaddeus traveling, but I think they called that one. Maybe the step late there. I think the first one was a travel, not the second one.
And again, Mamukelishvili on the far side to where the ball is in the corner. Just having to learn to play a lot more without the ball.
Well, we got 2:34 to go here in the third quarter. Georgia just trailing by 3 points. Montenegro holding on to the lead. And now Petar Popovic is back in the game here for Montenegro. Radovic trying to take out Mamu. Radovic just bullies his way.
Great response from Montenegro. Radovic backs Mamukelishvili all the way to the hoop. Just drops over the jump hook.
Well, this is the problem when you take Ratzi out of the game. You don't really have a natural ball handler because McFadden's the shooter. Another traveling violation.
It's a couple now for Sanadze. Just catching the ball and choosing to attack the closeout. And they're so costly when they're trying to get back into the game constantly. They're behind Georgia.
Well, we're under 2 minutes to go now. It's back to a 5-point ball game. Perry now finding Dubovic, kicks out. Radovic, big three. That's way off the mark. And Perry now left wide open. Perry takes it, and he takes that one from the desert. And again, Georgia don't box out. They pay the price. Iliazuros has to call timeout.
Yeah, and that is just massive. And Perry ready to shoot the basketball when it comes back out from the offensive rebound. Look at the height, the arc, the rotation, holding the follow-through nice and high, forcing the timeout from Coach Zuras from Georgia.
Well, key thing now, of course, in this game is they got to make sure they maintain pressure on board. 17 field goals from inside the three-point line here for Montenegro. And look at the rebounds, 29 to 21. Again, says a lot in a game like this. When you have to win it, you got to take care of the boards.
Yeah, 10 offensive rebounds for Montenegro, only 4 for Georgia, and they've got to be getting after every loose ball.
QR code there for the official FIBA EuroBasket app. Make sure you download it as we head to Berlin for the round of 16. Again, who will take away the championship, or will it be defended by Slovenia? We will find out.
Well, with Doncic and Dragic back out of retirement, plus the other pieces they've got, they're going to be tough to beat. But so many great teams in this tournament.
Fadden now is going to bring the ball up here. On the screen now with Goga. Finds Sanadze. Sanadze tries a three. The three is up. The three is good by Duda Sanadze.
Yeah, nice play from Sanadze. Called the ball, got free with a dribble, knocked down the three-pointer.
Bogashvili now. Dubovic. Well, Popovic is wide open. Popovic takes a three. Popovic puts it up, doesn't get it. Well, look at the hustle there by McFadden to chase him down and close him out. And now a 2-for-1 here, 2-possession game potentially. McFadden hesitates. McFadden finds Sanadze. Sanadze goes up and he lays that one up. And now it's a three-point ball game. And Boško Radović has got to call timeout.
Wow, what a response from Georgia.
This guy jumps in the air, throws a 180 pass. Dubovic unlucky not to come up with the steal there, but Sanadze, well, cool as you like with a finish here.
Yeah, unfortunate for Dubovic because he ended up out of the play. And Bitadze screening Radović out of the play, so it was a completely open path to the basket. Nice job all round by Georgia there.
Absolutely. I think Drobniak trying to close out Thaddeus McFadden to stop the three-point, but as you said, it's a good play. Let's listen now to Boško Radović. That's a huge three-pointer by Duda Sanadze. Sanadze now, I mean, he's got 12 points, 3 or 4 of those coming from the perimeter. He's hitting some big three-point shots right now. I mean, Georgia, at the moment, shooting under 50% from the perimeter, 7 for 16. If they shot like this in previous games, it could have been a different outcome for them.
Yeah, Sanadze being that extra player, so they don't have to keep relying on McFadden and the bigs, if you like. Sanadze's got to come up big the rest of the game. I think he's got to play with force and get this crowd into a frenzy, Georgia.
Kendrick Perry now being brought up full-court pressure by Bogashvili. Georgia with 2 team fouls to give here. Dubovic, Popovic down the middle, under the basket. Oh, he missed a wide open layup. They don't come up with a rebound. 5 on the shot clock now. Drobniak, step back, huge three, doesn't get it again. Well, Shemadini looks like he's tweaked something there. Now, the last shot here of the third quarter. Listen to these Georgian fans, the atmosphere. Well, the foul. It's going to be called on the ground. It's going to be a baseline ball hit at Georgia with 9.6, sideline, excuse me. 9.6 seconds left in the third quarter. Thaddeus McFadden, you might want to just pump fake and get someone up in the air. Thaddeus now looking to take this one on down the middle. Goes out of bounds. Well, it called Montenegro ball.
They may need to look at that again. It did look as if it came off a Montenegrin player.
Well, it's Kendrick Perry now. The foul is committed. It's not the worst foul to give away because it's only the 13th foul, and it's on Bukashvili. So Bukashvili, yeah, doing a good job. What he doesn't want to do is commit another one and mistime it for an unsportsmanlike. Drobniak now, Drobniak turns around, end of the third quarter, fading away out of bounds, and I think he may have injured himself. Well, Igor Drobniak. May have injured himself. I mean, look at this, off the inbound. That's Reggie Miller in a Montenegro jersey. The way he catches it, turns around. The Montenegro fans say, thank you very much, Havala Aleppo. Well, he landed on that very awkwardly.
That is just huge. What a big, big change of momentum. He just fell over the track line for the sideline camera. And Georgia 52, Montenegro 58 at the end of the third. Well, I think Montenegro have done a great job, especially with Dubljevic out, and now Dubljevic back in. They're in control. 75% they're shooting for the free throw line. 17 of 31 from 2, Montenegro.
Well, here are some of the top plays. That was the first play from Shermadini at the beginning of the second half, and it's almost like every time Georgia gets close, Montenegro just peg back.
Yeah, absolutely. They're responding immediately. There's Simonovic there. Just with the putback, and then McFadden. Just a great shooter off the catch or the dribble. Knocks that down. At the times he was just smiling at how well he was playing, and then the high floater from Kendrick Perry.
Well, so far 60 points with Thaddeus McFadden. Dubljevic coming back into the game after sitting down for quite a bit after picking up his 4th foul for the technical.
Yeah, that was good from Dubljevic, and then Radovic backs Mamukashvili all the way to the hoop and just drops the ball over the top of the front rim. But that move from Drobniak, wow. Sensational.
Well, courtside 1891. Make sure you download to get the best stream schedules and scores from the FIBA EuroBasket, the FIBA America Cup, and the FIBA Women's World Cup, which will be hosted in 2 weeks' time. Well, now, Dubljevic, 6-point lead here to Montenegro. Well, turns it over, throws a bullet pass to Dino Radoncic.
But again, Radoncic doesn't want to be out in the corner. That's where all the space is. He's just compressing the space between the players on that pass and turns it over.
Tadze now getting a handoff. Trying to get the ball to Thaddeus McFadden. McFadden now finding Tadze. Tadze now doesn't use the screen. There's the foul committed by Dino Radoncic.
He's hustling hard, Radoncic on D, but in the end, Sanadze draws the foul as he tries to fight through the handoff for Radoncic.
Gotta get the ball down. Shot clock now here for Georgia. There's another 3 by McFadden. McFadden puts it up, and no one couldn't get the offensive rebound. This is where you need Mamo on the floor right now. Mamo, Ratti.
But it's such a tough shot from McFadden, hands all over him and up in his face, he can't get it to go.
Bukashvili pick and pop with Dubljevic. Dubljevic steps up, and Dubljevic silences the crowd.
Yeah, he's rediscovered his form from games 1, 2, and 3. Just lost his way a bit yesterday.
Well, showing it, alley-oop time to Betadze. Goga with the throwdown.
Another super pass from Shermadini, and Betadze does a high-low pass, and Betadze throws it down.
7-point ball game now. Georgia Final quarter for them. Kendrick Perry in the lane now. Goes up and, well, it's got to be a traveling violation. Great defense. I haven't seen a replay of that one. Doncic saying that he got hit on the head. Goga Bitadze is coming out of the game. Look at this for the alley-oop time. Shermadini just throws it up there. Goga Bitadze. Well, Indiana Pacers, you better be watching Goga time. Seven-point lead now. Montenegro edging closer. Thaddeus kicks this one out to Sinadze. Back to Thaddeus. The foul is going to be called on Dino Radonjic one more time.
He's just getting up too close on McFadden.
Fourth foul on Dino Radonjic.
Again, he ends up guarding players that are maybe smaller, quicker. He's taking the challenge, but in the end, if he keeps going like this, he's going to get fouled out.
He's on four, so four for Dino, four for Boyan. Well, got to get the ball inbound. It's out of bounds again. This is where Georgia, again, it's almost like a lack of structure for them. They've got no sort of inbound offense in to try and get it inbound. It's almost like I'll stand still, somebody else will get it. I think the officials now are just trying to discuss what should be left on the clock because it did take a slight deflection. Well, Bolkashvili, I believe, is going to lead the game. Ratzi adds Kashvili, comes back in now here for.
Yeah, Georgia back to their starting five now.
Well, Duda, quick catch and shoot for three. And Duda Sinadze, a rush shot there, not the best option. Drobniak now pulls up in the mid-range, takes the shot, doesn't get it. Well, the foul's going to be committed by Radovic. Manny Radovic picks up his second personal foul now. Well, 7:38 to go now. 7-point ball game. Trying to get a post up here. Finds Shermadini, kicks out Mamu. Ratzi out to Mamu. Mamu pump fakes. Mamu down the middle. Mamu puts it up. Mamu drops it. 5-point ball game.
Yeah, great patience into Shermadini, to Andrew Mikashvili, to Mamu Kalashvili. He shot fakes and then takes the short 2-point shot.
7 minutes to go now. Montenegro with a 5-point lead. Kendrick Perry down to Dublovic. The foul is on the ground, no shooting foul.
Well, Dublovic so tough to guard when he gets that deep under the hoop. And Mamu Kalashvili, all he can do, well, he's already fouling him as soon as he catches the ball.
Well, only the first team foul for Georgia. An offensive foul. He's out of here. Well, Dublovic has fouled out. Whoa! I thought Dublovic. Now, I spoke to Dublovic the other day in the hotel. He told me he was a Liverpool fan. I thought he was going to boot that.
Yeah. Unbelievable. He's trying to force his way along the baseline. Let's see what happens here.
up, look now. Well, there's a foul there by Mamo.
Well, there's a lot going on there before Dubrovic goes baseline.
That's a foul, of course, itself, but Mamo reached first. That's why Dubrovic is laughing.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we needed to see it from the reverse angle, but there's referees in that corner, and that could end up to be a huge call.
Thaddeus now going to go down to Shermadini. Shermadini heavily reached it. Back to Shermadini. Mamu, big three, takes it. Not going to get that one. Montenegro again here with a chance. Perry now trying to put the moves on. Small with the shot clock now. Pick and roll here with Drobniak. Goes off the mid-range, takes it. Drobniak, cool as you like. Putting it back to a 7-point ball game.
Yeah, he got Drobniak, superb play. Him and Mihailovic, similar in the way they can attack the basket and then just pull up for the short jump shots.
Finds the Shermanator, and the foul's called. And that's a 15 foul now, so any more fouls will send Georgia to the free throw line.
Yeah, there's a big disparity there. Georgia just one team foul, Montenegro in team fouls. Pick and roll, they keep utilising Shermadini, he's so smart. Attacks the basket and gets fouled.
Well, Georgia missed 5 free throws here this evening. Shermadini makes the first. Makes them both. Back to a 5-point ball game now. Shermadini 12 points, Judah Sanadze 12. That is McFadden 16. Kendrick Perry now pulls up, three-pointer, puts it up, doesn't get it. The rebound has been secure, but it's going to be Montenegro ball.
Again, the ball bouncing around. Georgia just couldn't get hang of it. Get a hold of it, it came down, and then just off the fingers of Andros Nikashvili.
Radovic now, Vladimir Mihailovic. There's the attack. Oh, put too much on it. And again it goes back to Montenegro.
Shermadini again. Looks as though he just couldn't get hold of it. And now Montenegro with a 3-guard attack, 3 big finishers on their team.
Mihailovic, what about taking it? Samanovic will take it. He'll put it up and he'll drill it.
This is a really good look, this group of players for Montenegro. Maybe they found something here. A lot of scoring options.
Follow-up, they try to tip it in. And finally, Shermadini refusing to give up on it.
He is giving it everything, his heart and soul for his country. Multiple attempts for the offensive putback. Finally, he gets it to go.
Well, 2-possession game now. There's a pick and roll with Radovic. Samanovic fakes it. Well, he can make these. It's up. It's no good. Nava with a rebound. Thaddeus now. Kicks out Mamu. Sanadze, big three. Sanadze's gone for 2 3-pointers there.
Yeah, he was wide open off that extra pass from Mamoukalashvili. Caught it in rhythm, just couldn't knock it down.
But Drobniak dribbles on the pin now. Thaddeus is going to push this one. Finds Mamu. Mamu! Whoa.
Wow, he's tried to jump over the defender there, but nothing given.
We're under 4 now. Montenegro still lead. Perry now. Perry, oh, again, goes out of bounds. And well, the problem there was the same thing again with Yorgi Shermadini. Deflection out of bounds.
Yeah, it's an all-out hustle, and that was Sherman-Dini. Him and Mahmoud Khalashvili 4 times it took, but they got it done.
Oh, Radovich is left wide open. Oh, Georgia get away with that one. Okay, nobody can seem to score at the moment. Well, they find Mamu now. Mamu is going to spin around. A foul there. It's going to be 2 free throws. I think Mihailovic is just taking a shot to no man's land.
Yeah. Well, Mahmoud Khalashvili's driven in, he's spun, and as he spun, the foul's been committed. Right-hand dribble, and then into his midriff. That's tough. Now,
free throws now for Mamu. He's got to step up and make these. Gets the first one. He's got 10 points, 3 rebounds away from a double-double. I think Goga Batadze is going to come back in the game here. I can't imagine it's a provisional substitution for Mamu here. Makes the second one. Well, timeout's going to be called,
I think at this moment he's just made 2 free throws. You've got to leave him out there, but and I think Mahmoud Khalashvili's having that conversation. He's the heart and soul again of this team. He's just starting to get into the flow of things.
I think he has come out of the game, yeah? Well, let's listen now to Boško Radovich. Georgia shot 15 for 20 from the free throw line. That's incredible.
The play of Sherman-Dini, defying the odds, turning back the years. Look at that, moving his feet, outstretching his hands, playing without defense, without fouling. Sherman-Dini has been the constant for this team, and the other pieces are working around him. Amazing to watch.
Well, there you can see 14 points at the moment. He's been averaging just under 10 points per game. 4 for 4 from the free throw line this evening. Well, Mamu's still in the game. They're taking Sherman-Dini out. To Montenegro. 14 on the shot clock here. Perry now takes a tough shot. In and out, does he get it? Well, can Georgia let themselves down? They don't box out. Well, Savanovic wants the ball. Mihailovic ready for the Hail Mary 3. And Mihailovic! That is a huge three-pointer.
Yeah, and having Mihailovic, Perry and Drobnak on the floor, 3 playmakers, 3 scorers, 3 do-it-all type of players. This time Mihailovic, off the pass from Perry, drains it from downtown.
Well, 6-point ball game now. Well, under 3 minutes to go. Got it now. Finds Mamu. Mamu looking to get it to Goga.
Yeah, just give it into him.
Oh, Goga taking it out. There's a 3 well. Get the ball up the court to Drobnak, and again, Georgia. I mean, that's not acceptable. Just completely in front of these fans to turn the ball over and nobody to make an effort to get back. You're fighting for a position in Berlin. Everybody just standing around.
Yeah, and Drobnak being smart, just sprinting down the other end. Great javelin pass or touchdown pass from Kendrick Perry. And Igor Drobnak, really impressed with him. And he comes up big, and the smile. And the smiles on the faces of these Georgian fans has just been wiped right off. Timeout, Georgia.
got to feel for these fans here this evening. I mean, they've come here day after day and shown their support. These Georgia players, you know, they're doing the best they can without their leader. Again, like, you know, you throw the ball down low to Goga Batanze, you got to go to work, man. I mean, you had 17 points in the first half yesterday. You're one of the best post players. You're playing for the Indiana Pacers. I mean, that's a tough one, it is.
But I think what we're finding is, okay, you play in the NBA, doesn't mean you're the best. Simonovic is on an NBA team.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't say he's been tearing it up either, so I think you've got to be mentally tough. Mamoukelashvili had to give that ball in straight away. Don't think about it. Sometimes when you think about it, it's too late.
Absolutely, yeah, I 100% agree with you. And again, going to what you said, because you're in the NBA doesn't mean you're best, it's the transition from NBA to international basketball. But again, Goga Batanze's got to take that responsibility. He's got to step up here. Georgia, 2 minutes, 20 seconds to fight for the EuroBasket. They're down by 8. Well, Mamou trying to get the Duda Sanadze. Even now.
It's just a lot of dribbling, no ball movement.
There's the foul, Mikhailovic. So it's going to be 2 free throws. That's one good thing for Georgia. They got into the penalty very early. He's got to step up and make these free throws. Makes the first one. 12 points for Duda Sanadze this evening. 4 for 11 from the field now. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Coming out to a 3-possession game. If he makes this one, potentially 2 possession. Makes them both. Now, Chinchiradze. It's a very interesting change.
Yeah.
They see that Zura saying his players get up, put some full court pressure.
Yeah, they've got to want to do it though. They've got to want to do it. If they're going to play full court press, Andro Nikashvili's your man. He's coming back in. If you're going to go full court press, get him in, and maybe, I'm not thinking, who do you take out? It's tough when 2 of your best players are 6'11", 7 foot, plus Sherman Deeney 7 foot, but sometimes you've got to go small. And now Andro Nikashvili's not going on, and you can tell he's looking really frustrated, and we need a happy-go-lucky Andro Nikashvili doing his thing and thrilling us all. What he doesn't need now is a technical for improper substitution process.
Zura put on the full court pressure. He's right because they've got 3 fouls to give. Let's take a gamble here. Drobniak now. Being heavily guided. Under 2 minutes to go. 6-point ball game. In the corner now. 6 in the shot clock. Mikhailovic. There's the foul. It's a silly foul to give away because there were 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, they played really good defense for 21 seconds and then just reached.
So I got the question, who's going to match up with Radovic here? So Radovic is going to be guarded by Chinchiradze. It's a small lineup that they've gone with.
Well, they're just going to have to jump into the passing lanes and really scramble.
Well, there you go, in the lane now. Drobniak.
Yeah, he just got the wrong side. The defense with the wrong side of Drobniak, and he attacked the front of the rim.
Well, there's McFadden, big 3. McFadden doesn't get it. Now Sanadze finds Mamou here, got it by Marko Simonovic. Well, there's the foul. I gotta tell you, I'm not sure this small lineup here works for Georgia. I think they need a big in there because on defense, you got both Radovic and Simonovic. Well, Simonovic just had a few words.
Yeah, he's been bubbling for quite a while now.
I think Simonovic is very lucky there. He has fouled out of the game.
Yeah. Well, he's tried to get his arm bar in the back, and then he's got his hands up, and that's when Mamoukelashvili has attacked the bucket. Definite foul.
Mama's got to make these free throws. Makes the first one. Now Montenegro, all they have to do is get a score down the other end. It's very much their game. Mama makes them both. There is the second last foul they give. They got one more foul to give here. 6-point ball game. Radovich goes up.
Oh.
Follow-up.
Wonderful play. And it's Dino Radoncic who's had a tough night. Some tough players to guard, but he gets in there and puts in the short two-pointer.
Finds the backdoor play. Chicharadze lays it up. Quick bucket there.
Yeah, nice play from McFadden. He's got to be a facilitator.
No need to rush this one now. Yeah, no need to foul either. Just play this one down here. Drobnjak down the middle. Drobnjak, little floater. Gets it to drop.
Goodness.
And one. Lakunac Havala. Igor Drobnjak. Thank you very much.
Just sensational. Really brave play. Getting right up to Mamukelashvili. Just elevates, push shot with Mamukelashvili in his face, who fouled him, and that is sensational.
Yeah, you can see the response you have to feel for these Georgian players. It's a fantastic win, but the euphoria against Turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, you look, young players, Mamukelashvili, Goga Batadze. The future's bright for Georgian basketball.
Andro Nikashvili as well, but it's, as Zura said, they just haven't been able to manage their emotions or expectations as well as he'd have liked.
Well, Drobnjak makes the free throw. And even with two players fouled out of here, Montenegro have pulled through. There's Vadius now, kicks out, there's a three-pointer three, is up, the three is good.
Whoa!
Oh.
Unlikely hero.
Wow. Foul has been committed. It's going to be two free throws now to Dino Radoncic.
And this is the thing, they've not had the X factor tonight, having a player stepping up. The rotations have been pretty short. Berishvili comes in, knocks down an immediate three.
Well, Dino Radoncic is a member of Arena San Pablo Burgos. Their time. Takes the first one, cool as you like in front of this home crowd. This is the second one now. 7-point ball game. Mama's going to waste no time. Mama now goes up, no foul called. Dino Radoncic just needs to calm down, not try and get involved with anything here.
Again, Mamukelashvili sprinting down the floor. Then he ends up spinning, going to his left hand. Radoncic right there. And no foul until Chicharadze grabs Radovich.
Well, as it stands, Montenegro going to be booking those tickets to Berlin. You can only savor Georgia. What if?
Oh, many, many times during this tournament, Josh.
Shengelia coming with the unfortunate injury. There's the first one from Radovich. Now, Mandy Radovich. The key thing for Montenegro is they got to shake hands with the Georgia players and then just go straight to the locker room.
Yeah.
Radovic now stepping up to the second free throw. This is it. Now McKellish for the rebound. Now Sanadze is going to try and salvage the consolation here. Finds Mamu. Mamu now trying to put the putback. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here. There's the foul.
Still 10 seconds left. They're right on the edge. Montenegro. If Perry can knock these free throws down, I think then it is too much of a mountain to climb for Georgia. They've given us two thrilling games in this tournament. The double OT, the Belgium, and then the win against Turkey was quite incredible.
We got to think as well. Again, I'll say it. If Toko was here, and I know he's on the bench right now, it could have been a different EuroBasket for them. They've tried. Goga got injured in the first game against Belgium.
Yes.
And that was hard for them to lose him in the second game, of course.
Yeah, and he had a good game last night, stats-wise, certainly in the first half, but just hasn't quite been able to get into it.
Timeout needs to be called here. 8-point ball game. Montenegro 10.6 seconds away from booking themselves in the round of 16 of the FIBA EuroBasket. Obviously trying to draw one last play up here, but you can see now the fans exiting the arena. Probably to avoid the traffic, of course.
Yeah, the fans have been amazing. They've come out in their thousands every single game, and it has been tough. Just if Montenegro get the W here, which looks very, very likely. They've only won the one game against Turkey, who are going through in second place in this group. And all the other games have been difficult for one reason or another.
Sanadze looking to get it down, finds McFadden. Really now tries another three-pointer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here at the FIBA EuroBasket, Tbilisi, Georgia. But at the end of this one, it's all over. Georgia are out of the FIBA EuroBasket. Montenegro, they are going through. As it stands, Montenegro, they will be on their way to Berlin. Well, Graham, they've earned it. They fought very hard. As I said, they'll be booking those plane tickets. They'll be heading business class. This ain't no vacation. It's all business when they get to Berlin for the EuroBasket.
Yeah, that's right, Josh. Final score, Georgia 73, Montenegro 81. And they just had enough in the end. And then, in the closing stages, Montenegro were able to put on the floor Drobnjak and Mihailovic and Perry together. And I think that got them over the edge. So many playmakers in that group, and scorers and facilitators. Montenegro 46% from the field, 73% from the line, 57% from two, 23 from 40. And Dublovic had his issues tonight with foul trouble and technicals, but he's still on the winning side. 42 rebounds Montenegro, 20 assists. Drobnjak, a rising star, 22 points for Montenegro. Perry 17, Dublovic 10, McFadden, Mamoukalashvili and Shermandini 16, 15 and 14 for Georgia, who exit this EuroBasket at the first hurdle, along with Bulgaria. It's pretty set faces. It's been so tough for the fans, for the team, but they've got to stand tall. They've got young players. Andrew Nikashvili at Creighton, he's got a big future. Mamukalashvili, Bitadze. But looking at the veterans, Sherman Deeney, unbelievable. McFadden, the biggest smile in Tbilisi when he was knocking shots down. But Perry, he's relentless. And then Mihailovic and Drobnjak coming off the bench, complemented the Montenegrin team perfectly. And what professionalism shown by Dublevic, sitting down after he'd got 4 fouls in the first half, or third quarter, excuse me, sat down for a long time, came on, knocked the 3 down. Radovic showing his strength on the inside, and Perry elevates from downtown to put a dagger down for Montenegro. And then this shot where Drobnjak, initially we thought he'd hurt himself. This, it was sensational as time was expiring at the end of the third. Knocks it down off the glass. And you just thought then it was Montenegrin's night, and it turns out that it is. And Dublevic, 10 points. Did get fouled out in the end, but the rest of the roster did the job. Simonovic there with a 2-pointer, just knocking that down. He's another young player finding his feet in international basketball. And an offense had gone awry from Georgia, and Montenegro and Drobnjak straight down the other end for the finish. And that is really tough as Mamukalashvili's coming out. Drobnjak, he's on the ground, he's down, but he's not out, because Montenegro are going through to the round of 16 to face the leading team from Group B. So Georgia 73, Montenegro 81, Spain over Turkey, Belgium over Bulgaria. Are the results from today. And Montenegro will face Slovenia, who have finished first in Group B. Spain lead the group. Turkey finished second. Montenegro third with that win, and Belgium fourth. So Belgium will play Slovenia, Montenegro play France. So, what a game. Such agony for Georgia, who needed to win. Both teams needed to win to go through. There could only be one winner, and it was the team in red, Montenegro, qualify for the round of 16. Good night from Tbilisi.